Professional email excellence. Nothing beats email for speed, efficiency, and convenience. Your email is a reflection of you. Every email you send adds to or detracts from your reputation. 35 tips for perfecting your email etiquette. 1. Make the subject line clear and concise. It should clearly summarize your email's intentions. Keep it short and direct to the point. Don't ever send an email with an empty subject line. 2. Use standard fonts and formatting. Keep your fonts, sizes and colors classic. Use the standard font in 10 or 12-point font, and in black. Do not use bold or italic for more than a few words. 3. Email from a professional email address. A custom email name at company.com increases the level of trust. Also, it makes you look more professional. 4. Use professional greetings. Choose a salutation that is appropriate for the recipient. It's recommended to use the person's name exactly as it's shown. 5. Use an introduction. Depending on who you are emailing, briefly introduce yourself, if you are uncertain whether the recipient recognizes your email address or name. 6. Know your audience. People from different cultures speak and write differently. Miscommunication can happen due to cultural differences. 7. Keep your tone professional. Don't email angry. Always remember that email correspondence lasts forever. Be careful when using humor, as it can be misinterpreted. 8. Resist emojis in emails. Resist the temptation to use emojis. Unless the recipient has sent you before. They can reflect poorly on your professionalism. 9. Be positive. Be intentional to maintain a positive tone. Emails lack facial expressions and true voices. Use possibilities instead of constraints. And opportunities instead of limitations. 10. Respond in a timely fashion. Respond to emails as soon as you're realistically able to. Replying within 24 to 48 hours is a common courtesy. If you have unintentionally passed this time frame, express your apologies and politely explain the delay.
11. Think twice before hitting reply all. Refrain from hitting reply all unless you really think everyone on the list needs to receive the email. 12. Use sentence case. Capitalizing the first word of every sentence, as well as proper nouns. Avoid using all caps, which makes it look like you're yelling.
13. Proofread every message. Don't just rely on spell check. It may be incorrectly read, "Sorry for the incontinence" instead of "Sorry for the inconvenience." Reread your email a few times before sending it off.
14. Double check attachments. Provide a warning when sending large attachments. Large attachments should be in zip format. Habitualize attaching your file before drafting your email. 15. Add the email address last. To avoid accidentally sending the email before it's ready. If you are replying to a message, it's a good precaution to delete the recipient's address. Then insert it only when your message is ready to be sent.
16. Check the recipient's name. Pay close attention to who you're emailing. Triple check you've spelled your recipient's name correctly. Don't shorten recipient's name unless they sign their email accordingly.
17. Shorten URLs. Pasting a lengthy URL into your email can look messy. Use a link shortener or hyperlink text within the email.
18. Always include a signature. Less is generally more. Where email signatures are concerned, provide the reader with helpful information about you. A poorly designed signature makes you seem like an amateur.
19. Use BCC appropriately. BCC stands for blind carbon copy. Using BCC is good etiquette to protect someone's email address. Otherwise, try to avoid using it, as it may be viewed as deceitful. 20. Think before forwarding. Use caution when forwarding. A best practice for forwarding is to summarize and forward. Keep in mind that some emails are not intended to be forwarded.
21. Nothing is confidential, so write accordingly. Every electronic message leaves a trail. So don't write anything you wouldn't want everyone to see. Don't write anything that is ruinous to you or hurtful to others. 22. Set informative out-of-office replies. Include out of office and the date in the subject line. This is an automated message while I am out of the office. Don't include more detail than needed. 23. Track email opens. Rather than sending passive-aggressive follow-up email, try to find a non-irritating reason to follow up. 24. Sent from my phone caveat. Many people take this as an excuse to be lazy. Email is one of the most important tools in your arsenal. Make sure you're using it well. 25. Use exclamation points sparingly. If you choose to use an exclamation point, use only one to convey excitement. Many exclamation can appear too emotional or immature. 26. Be cautious with humor. It's better to leave humor out of professional emails. When in doubt, leave it out. 27. Reply to emails not intended to you. Reply to email, even if it's accidentally not intended to you. A reply isn't necessary, but serves as good email etiquette, especially if the sender is expecting a reply. 28. Keep tabs on your tone. Avoid using unequivocally negative words. Always say please and thank you. You're mean straightforward, they read angry and curt. 29. Refrain from sending one-liners. Thanks, and oh, okay do not advance the conversation. Feel free to put, no reply necessary, at the top of the email, when you don't anticipate a response. 30. Don't get mistaken for spam. Avoid subject lines that are in all caps, all lowercase. Also those that include URLs and exclamation points. All tend to look like spam to the recipient.
31. Don't overuse the high priority option. Overuse this feature, and only a few people will take it seriously. A better solution is to use descriptive subject lines.
32. Leave the right impression on sign-off. The last thing your recipient reads influences lasting impression. Use formal sign-off like thank you, have a wonderful day.
33. Use a legible font and colors. You want your message to be as simple to read as possible. Avoid too many different font colors and use a legible font. 34. Makes it much easier. Use bullet points or numbered lists, where appropriate. We're all busy, and some formatting makes it much easier to skim through your message and get the highlights. 35. Include a friendly professional closing. It makes your entire message feel much more complete, polished, and professional.
Clean it up, then send it.
Remember, your email behavior has the potential to sabotage your reputation. personally and professionally.
If you like the video, subscribe to get more.